Yeah, boss of YouTube, what's up? How's it going, everybody? So usually around this time I actually upload a showdown live, but I'm actually going to be trying something a little bit different, and I'm going to be uploading two Wi-Fi battles today. So yeah, there will be another battle going up in about 3 hours or so, and let me know in the comment section below if you guys kind of like this double Wi-Fi battle. Like, I'm not gonna do it too often, but maybe I could try it like once a week, or maybe just throw it in there occasionally here and there. I don't know, let me know in the comment section below. So if you guys do enjoy this battle, then hit that like button down below. And this was a pretty cool PU Wi-Fi battle I had against KyleRare off of my Discord. I'm using a team that I kind of just threw together based around Belly Drum Zangoose, as he has a very scary team. The biggest threats were easily going to be the Oricorio and the Lowland Executor, because in Trick Room, Executor is very scary to face, and then Oricorio is the biggest thing stopping my Zangoose from absolutely destroying him. So my game plan was to hopefully get rid of Oricorio, then find a chance to belly drum and sweep late game. So he ends up leading off with his Silvally Water, as I'm going to be leading off with my Mesper. It turns out that he is a very speedy variant of Silvally, as he is able to outspeed me and parting shots into his Oricorio, which I'm actually going to stay in here thinking that this will be my perfect chance to get off some damage on him. But it turns out that he's got the U-turn, so now that has me thinking maybe this is either a Scarfed Oricorio or a Choice Specs Oricorio. So I do have to watch out for that, as I do just go for the Ice Beam here. Of course, because this is Silvally Water, I am going to be doing practically no damage to it, and expecting him to just want to go for the defog here. I'm actually going to decide to be aggressive, and I'm going to go for the Psychic, just trying to get off as much damage as I can. Plus, I want to try and ensure that I can keep up my Stealth Rocks here, as that Psychic actually does nothing. Like, I did not think Psychic would do that little amount of damage, and then Surf does more damage than I would have liked. Although I am at -1 because of the parting shot, so I guess it should have been obvious that Psychic wouldn't have done too much damage, but still I thought it would have done more, as I try to get on my rocks here thinking that he would potentially go for the parting shot once more. But he does go for the Surf again, as he surfs my incoming Gastrodon, and he gives me the +1 in my special attack. So expecting him to want to go for the defog once more, I'm actually going to decide to be aggressive here, and I'm going to go for the Earth Power, hoping that at +1 I would be able to knock out this Silvally, so then I could go ahead and get up my rocks again. But he like, I can't even see that HP bar. Like, that's gotta be 1% or something, and I will be able to knock him out this following turn as he hits me up with an Ice Beam. So the good thing is that I've managed to get rid of Silvally, which means now as soon as I get on my rocks again, this should be here to stay for the remainder of the battle. The only downside now is that a Lowland Executor just kind of comes in here, and this is absolutely terrifying. Now, even though I know he's gonna go straight for the Trick Room, I still do not want to stay in here. So I'm gonna make a safe switch here into my Girder, on the off chance that maybe he turned out to be a Choice Specs variant of a Lowland Executor, because that is a set I've seen here and there on the PU ladder before, as he does just go for the Trick Room. So knowing that a Devastating Drake is the only way he can OHKO my Girder from full HP, I'm actually gonna decide to switch here directly into my Silvally Steel, expecting him to go for the Draco Meteor, as that is exactly what he does end up doing. And this is really nice, because now that I managed to waste his Z move, this thing is not going to be as scary as it possibly could have been. So even though I am Silvally Steel, this Draco Meteor does so much damage. Good lord, chill out, a Lowland Executor. That, I honestly did not expect that to do 50%. Like, I thought it was going to do at least 40%, but the fact that it did like 51% is kind of crazy. So expecting him to go for the Flamethrower, I bring in my Girder, and then this turn I'm thinking, okay, he's going to expect me to bring in my Silvally Steel on the Draco Meteor, right? No, he just goes straight for the Draco Meteor, and I kind of wish I had brought in my Silvally Steel here. Honestly, I did not think he would Draco Meteor there. I really don't agree with that play. Like, if I brought in my Silvally Steel, I would have been able to save my Girder for later in this match, as I can bring in my Skuntank here this turn. I will be able to get off some damage with the Pursuit, which is really nice because now it's going to be a little bit easier for me to potentially knock him out later, as in comes the Quillfish. This Quillfish is kind of a nuisance, just because he could potentially try to spike stack me. But I am going to decide to switch out here because there's a chance that he will expect me to go for the taunt and just want to make the aggressive play. So I'm going to bring in my Mesprit here, as he actually doubles back out into his Oricorio here, which was a really good play on his part, most likely expecting me to go for the taunt possibly. Although I guess in that case I should have left in my Skuntank if I had expected him to switch out, potentially fearing me going for the taunt, as I do hard switch here into my Skuntank, hoping that this Hurricane would not be able to KO me. Plus, there is only about a 49% chance that he could hit 2 Hurricanes in a row, and even though the odds were a little bit in my favor, he does unfortunately hit that second Hurricane, and now I'm really not in a good spot in this match. Like, I still have a good chance to win, but it's going to be definitely an uphill battle as I bring in my Silvally Steel here. I do believe I just end up going for the parting shot because realistically there's no reason for him to leave in his Oricorio here, especially because he's already hit 2 Hurricanes in a row. I don't think he's going to try risking 3 in a row, so I will be able to parting shot here as he ends up bringing in the Quillfish, and I'm going to try to bring in my Zangoose here in hopes that if that is a choiced variant of Oricorio, then that means his best move of hitting my Zangoose is most likely the Hurricane, which means I can bank on him missing that Hurricane so I can knock him out with the knockoff. And at this point, that's kind of what I have to do, and this is the instance where if I was actually Citrus Berry, it would have helped me out instead of being Z Belly Drum. But I've been experimenting with both Citrus Berry and Z Belly Drum, so yeah, just this was a scenario where it would have been more beneficial to me to have Citrus Berry, as thankfully he does not burn me with the Scald. I can now take this opportunity to go for the knockoff, and depending on how much bulk the Quillfish actually has, knockoff might be able to knock him out. But he actually decides to hard switch directly into his Palossand here, most likely thinking that I would go for a return possibly, as I'm able to knock him out with the knockoff. In comes the Oricorio, and I'm hoping that he will try to go for the Hurricane here, but he does make the smart play in going for the U-turn. And this is where, again, if I had Citrus Berry, it would have been really nice because I actually would have been out of range of where another U-turn would have been able to knock me out, and my Zangoose here might have been able to pick up another KO, or if he did miss that Hurricane, I would have been able to just annihilate the Oricorio with the knockoff. As I finish off the Quillfish here, back comes this Oricorio, and I'm hoping that he's gonna choke here possibly by going for the Hurricane, but he does make the correct play in going for the U-turn, and he's going to end up finishing me off there. So yeah, if I had the extra HP from the Citrus Berry, I could have either banked on him missing the Hurricane or living this U-turn, and then I would have been able to pick up another KO on either the incoming Magmortar here, or I would have been able to knock out the Alolan Executor. As in comes the Magmortar, I'm gonna bring in my Mesprit here, just trying to get off as much damage as I can with the Psychic here. And if this Magmortar does not have the hidden power Grass, then there's no way he's going to be able to knock out my Gastrodon. So I can bring in Gastrodon here after he finishes off my Mesprit, and I should be able to beat him 1v1 with the Earth Power or the Scald. But unfortunately, he does have the hidden power Grass, and he's just going to destroy my poor Gastrodon. And at this point, my last mon is going to be my Silvally Steel, which it turns out that his Magmortar is actually faster than me because this is a very bulky Silvally Steel, and he's just gonna roast me with the Fire Blast, and that is going to be the victory in KyleRare's favor. So very fun, good game to Kyle there. Kind of got destroyed by the combination of Oricorio, Magmortar, and the Alolan Executor there. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button down below. Let me know if you guys would like to maybe see double Wi-Fi battles, maybe like once a week or a little bit more often. I don't know. Let me know. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a couple hours with another Wi-Fi battle. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Later, everybody.
No matter where you're at, I'm not here to make friends. It's time to attack. and deplete your HP with a final smash. Don't make me turn around and pull a 6-foot hacks.
6 foot hacks, hacks.
Yeah.
6 foot hacks, hacks.
Yeah.
6 foot hacks,